Hi, my name's Charlie Stacey. I'm a piano player and keyboardist. Yeah, I was drawn to the piano because there was always a piano at home, and my grandfather was a church organist, part-time, but he played in the organ and he was a choir leader. And I think the piano was just a natural step for me because of my grandfather playing organ. I think I knew I wanted to be a full-time musician from pretty early on, I would say, because I was always very obsessive about music, and my parents always kind of supported me to play as much as possible and go and play with other musicians from a young age. So I was very fortunate to have a family that supported my music. And yeah, I think from early on, I remember one of my earliest memories is conducting my grandfather's choir at aged like 3 or 4, going to a rehearsal and him showing me how to conduct. I think I knew at a young age already that I wanted to, be a musician. I think what piano means to me today is, I think it's a special way of expressing yourself musically, although just in terms of the pure piano, the advances of technology and production and synths are all great, but there's something about the simplicity of a piano where you can kind of play anything you can think of, really, but you're also limited just by the sound of the instrument itself. So I think it's simple and yet complicated at the same time. So my first record that just came out on Night Dreamer, it was a direct-to-disc vinyl recording. So we recorded each side of the vinyl live in one take, which I think was a very interesting way to do it because a lot of my influences are old school jazz and from the 60s, 50s, 60s, stuff like that, where they wouldn't have necessarily used any overdubbing and would have had to do things kind of all in one take like that. So I think it helped me, and it also kind of reminded me of like a live gig in some ways, the format of it. So I just feel like it was a very natural way to record on that album. But yeah, the compositions were by me, although there was an element of co-writing with the other musicians where we kind of came up with some of the arrangements in the studio, and it was very organic the way the album turned out. I hadn't worked with the singer or the percussionist before that recording session, so it came together amazingly. I really like playing the CP88 at home and on gigs because I feel it's very realistic to the piano and electric piano sounds. I feel it's easy to use, the interface, it's very easy to kind of switch through sounds and layer them up. And I like the feel of the keyboard. It's very easy to get into and feel like I'm playing a real piano a lot of the time. So I all around, I think it's very portable as well, actually. So I'd say I like it on a number of levels. Yeah, playing piano is something I like. It's a way for me to express playing music. And I mean, I feel like there are different ways that I can express myself through music because I write songs, I produce, I sing, but there's something about improvising and playing keys that I find particularly beautiful. So yeah, I love playing piano. I feel like Yamaha instruments give me a real expressive experience.